Hey guys, it's Samantha, the Daily Fit Girl, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my Insta-famous protein pancakes. Thanks for sticking around to watch my Insta-famous protein pancake recipe video. Now I call them Insta-famous because every time I post a picture of these guys on my Instagram, you guys go crazy for them. And I absolutely love it, but you also ask me questions of how to make them and what's the recipe and everything. So I'm finally getting around to creating a video for you guys, showing you exactly how I make them. It is so super simple. It'll take you like 15 minutes or less to make these guys and start chopping on them and get them in your belly, because I know I don't have time to do this long cooking sessions, and I'm sure neither do you. So these are easy to make, they're good for you, they're protein packed, they have a good amount of carbs, they're gonna keep you going throughout the day until your next meal. Unlike just regular pancakes that are pretty much empty carbs. That's all they are. I don't know if you guys have had pancakes before. Of course you've had pancakes before. Who hasn't had pancakes? But usually you're probably really hungry maybe like an hour or two after. Am I right? It's because they're just empty carbs. They don't have any nutritional value whatsoever. So I make these all the time now, at least once or twice a week, especially after leg day. Today was leg day for me, my favorite day of the week. Well, my favorite 2 to 3 days of the week, because I just love training legs so much. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be jumping on into my kitchen, not on my kitchen, into my kitchen right now, and let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off with the ingredients. Here I have the King Arthur flour gluten-free pancake mix. I highly recommend this mix. It's tasty, it has great ingredients, and you can find it in most grocery stores. Then you'll have your protein powder. I use Vegas Sport. It's a plant-based protein powder and vanilla flavor. I do recommend using a vanilla or plain flavor, because if you use something like mint chocolate chip protein, your pancakes are just gonna taste weird. Not good, don't want that. And then you'll have your unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You don't have to use almond milk. You can use soy, you can use dairy. Just use the milk. I don't recommend using water because it just kind of gives the pancakes a kind of just bland taste. So just use a milk if possible. Then you're gonna have a couple of eggs. This is good for one serving. If you're baking this for more people, double up on the eggs. Then peanut butter as your topping. You don't have to use peanut butter, that's my personal choice, so think about what toppings you'd want to put on yours. Then you have your ground cinnamon. This not only adds flavor, but it helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is awesome. Then I have maple syrup. This will go on top of your pancakes and not in the mixture, so again, it's your preference on what you want to use. And then just a couple pinches of salt is always a good idea in your protein pancakes. Then I'm going to just add all of these ingredients into my NutriBullet. I love using the NutriBullet for blending almost everything that I need to ever blend. It just helps get out all the chunks. I'll put in my eggs first, just as a liquid base, so the flour can easily blend in versus sticking at the top or bottom of the cup when you flip it. Then I'll add 1 scoop of my protein powder. Use whatever your serving size is for a regular protein shake. Just do 1 serving. So 1 scoop is usually what it is. Then you'll add your pancake mix. And I just use an old protein scooper for this part. So it's kind of a handy tip if you want to use old protein scoops. Use them for your flour. It's awesome. And then I just use 1 scoop of that. So whatever your protein powder serving size is, just mimic that for your flour. That's usually a good safe bet for your mixture to be a good consistency. However, if it's too dry or too liquidy, just add more flour if it's too liquidy, and just add more milk if it's too dry. So here I go, adding my unsweetened vanilla almond milk. There's no specific measurement for this because it will totally depend on the amount of flour and protein powder you use. So you don't want your, like I said, you don't want your mixture to be too runny or too thick. And then you're just going to shake in some ground cinnamon. I usually add probably about a tablespoon of cinnamon to my pancakes. I just love the flavor. I just love it. So if you don't like cinnamon at all, don't worry about it. Don't add it. And then just a couple shakes of salt. Salt is always a good idea for me because when I sweat, when I work out, it's a lot and I drink a lot of water. So I need to replenish those sodium levels in my body. And then we just go ahead and blend. This is why I love the NutriBullet. It just makes this blending process so easy. And then I just turn on my stove to get my pan all heated up and ready for these pancakes. Put it on the medium heat. And then as you can see, the consistency of this mixture is not too thick, it's not too runny, it's just perfect, and it makes adding it into the pan really easy, and it keeps that nice circular shape. So I'm just going to go through and whip up all of these pancakes. This mixture usually yields about 6 to 7 pancakes, which is the perfect amount for a stack. Now I don't use any oil in my pan because these are non-stick pans, so if you need to add oil, use whatever you usually use for baking. So I'm just going to go through and do all of those one by one and just stack them on top of each other, and they'll be amazing. And then you're just going to add peanut butter on top of that along with maple syrup, and this is just absolutely epic after leg day. So use whatever toppings you want. Like I said, it's all up to you on that part. And there you have it. Such an easy, quick, delicious recipe that you can whip up probably like 15 minutes or less. I can't wait for you guys to try these. If you make them, please hashtag the Daily Fit Girl and also Insta Famous Protein Pancakes so I can check them out. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you like the style of this, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below, just so I know I can keep on making videos like this. And if you have any other recipe ideas or questions of what you want me to make, please let me know, because I want to start cooking stuff for you guys that you want to see. I will definitely be throwing up more meal ideas and everything which I cook on a daily basis. They're super easy. All of my recipes will be super easy because I don't have a lot of time to spend in the kitchen. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a weekly episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Now, I call them Insta Famous is because I have a hair on my lip. I feel it. And it was leg day, so that makes me so okay. Nope. So yeah, today will be fun with cooking that.